What is going on, guys? Mr. Bazy here, and today we're going to be doing a bit of a commentary discussing some of the new things that I'm thinking of doing on my channel. Basically, the first and foremost, the big one, right? The biggest one that I'm thinking of is Pokemon Go. All right, so before we actually get started with, the whole thing of is Pokemon Go going to be a series, first and foremost, of course, I'd like it to be a series. However, we do have to talk about the way it could be implemented as a series. So there's two different ways I could do it. Vlogging style, or basically walking around recording my screen with a screen recorder that's like an app on the phone, which thankfully a lot of people have actually informed me about. I do appreciate that, and I will be utilizing that in the future. It's a handy tool to know about. I didn't really think of it, so I appreciate people letting me know about it. However, when it comes to Pokemon Go, I think I really want to do it vlog style, because if I do it screen recording style, there's not much I can do. I don't know if I can record my audio. Of course, I could always buy like a lav mic, which I'm probably going to have to do anyway, even if I do the vlog style, because the recorder on my camera that I use for my videos is, or like the mic on there is like literal poop. It's like really bad, okay? I hate it, but it's great for video, so that's really why, that's why this camcorder exists. It's great for video. It's not meant for audio. So I'll probably buy a lavalier mic to help with that, regardless of what I end up doing here. So the audio should still be fairly good. I don't like having shitty audio. It's just, it makes the video bad. Like if you have a good video and then the audio is shitty, it takes away so much from that. So if I record it via the screen recorder, there's going to be a lot of screen region that's unused. There's going to be black bars on the video because the app doesn't turn sideways, so I can't record it in 1080. It's going to be a straight up and down video with black bars on the side that, of course, I'll remove and put an image in the background or something. But, it's not the way I want to do it. I really don't want to do it that way. So what I really want to do, and you'll have to let me know if this sounds okay to you guys, is, take my camera with me and basically record it vlog style. Like whenever I'm doing something on the game, I'll point the camera down at the phone to show you what I'm doing and everything. Of course, I personally want to play the game the right way. There's no right or wrong way. I want to play it the way that I guess it was intended. I do want to walk around and like adventure that way, like I'm actually in the Pokemon game. I don't have a bike. The way that I'm thinking of it is like I want to play it like you actually play it in the game. And there's no cars in the game as far as I remember. I don't know about the new generation of games because I stopped playing a while ago. But I think this is a great opportunity to jump back into it, especially considering the Pokemon that are currently in right now, as of right now in the game, are the first generation. And I was around for like the first 3 or so, maybe 4 generations. And that's kind of when I like fell off and I don't know anything after that. But of course, Pokemon's still a fantastic game. It's really fun and I want to get into it. So you'll have to let me know again if you even want it as a series. Because I personally think it would be really fun. There's a lot of adventure that I think just naturally comes from a game like that. So it's really interesting. And I think it would be a really cool series to do. Again, but I probably want to do it more like vlog style. So again, I'd be going out, you guys would see the world around me, you guys would technically be taken on the adventure with me. It'd be really cool. And then I could, point the camera down at the phone whenever I'm making any actions, or to show you what I'm doing, or to show you like where I'm going. Like, like let's say there's a Pokemon on the screen and I'm trying to catch it. I'll show you with the camera, like I'll be pointing it down at the screen almost as if you're the one looking down at the screen with me. You know what I mean? So moving past that, the other games that I just want to touch on briefly, because there's not much explanation needed for them, are Dead by Daylight. It's one I've expressed some interest in the past. I think Dead by Daylight would be a really cool, fun series to do. So I'm really looking heavily into that. Let me know in the comments whether you'd like to see that or not. It's basically a horror game where every single player in the game is an actual person, like a living person. There are 4 survivors and 1 killer, and you can alternate between what you want. You can be the killer or you can be the survivors. Very cool game. I think it's really fun. I know I'd be really late to the scene if I ended up doing this, but I've been kind of interested in H1Z1. It looks pretty fun. It would give me an opportunity to play some more shooting content. The matches are pretty long, so you guys would get really long videos, and I think I could really make that series entertaining. Again, I'm pretty late to the scene when it comes to all that because H1Z1's been out for a long time, but it looks like fun, and you know what? Why not? It's better late than never, right? And if it's going to be a good series, I can't just not do it because it's been out for a while. But yeah, those are the kind of games I was looking at. Those are the kind of games I've been looking into. Of course, there's always games that are going to be coming out. Of course, Seduce Me and all these new games that have been added to my channel recently will continue to be, be there, of course. But I do want to branch out to some newer games, some newer titles. I think I've been doing a lot of the same ones for a little bit too long. I'm not necessarily getting bored, but of course, change is, of course, necessary and in the right directions to make our community grow larger and larger. There's been some pretty significant growth when it comes to Seduce Me, which I'm happy about because I love Seduce Me, and I'm glad that a lot of you are enjoying it as well. And I'm really glad that a lot of you have also decided to give my other series a chance as well. Like those of you that have been watching Seduce Me, a lot of you have actually, taken a gander at some of my other content. I really am grateful for that. So thank you so much for those of you that may be watching that if you're one of those people, I'm always grateful to those that are willing to branch out from the original series that they found my channel with and check out some of the other stuff, because a lot of my content, I mean, I will admit there's some content that I personally don't really like that's on my channel, specifically older stuff, because I've improved a lot since when I first started. But there's also a lot of content that I personally really like, and I think that is really good. In addition to everything, I'm never going to say that one series is bad. Like, for example, a lot of people that only watch my Adventure Capitalist, that's like a massive majority of people that are only watching Adventure Capitalist. It's like, Adventure Capitalist is a good series. I will never say it's not a good series. I'll never say it's not a good game, because it is. And I was really, it's what's kind of has grown my channel, and I really appreciate that, and I love that, and I'm glad that a lot of people have been interested in it. But at the same time, it's without a doubt not the best thing on my channel. But it's a great game, but it's not the best thing on my channel. And I think a lot of people need to really, branch out and realize that, because there's a lot more to be experienced. And I think for those people that, if you're specifically watching this video and you only watch a few things, I think if you are limiting yourself to one or two series, and again, that's perfectly fine. I'm not going to ever fault you or judge you for that, or even be upset with you for that, because everyone's entitled to their opinion. But my own personal recommendation, not because I want views or any of that bull crap, my own personal recommendation from the leader of this community, I'm telling you, you're missing out if you're not experiencing multiple series. And I'll leave all my, personal favorites, even if they're older titles, in the description down below, listed by playlist for you guys to access if you want to see it, because I know a lot of people just don't necessarily know where to start, especially with my channel. My channel has a lot of videos on it, especially, for someone who is of my size, for like, the subscriber count. I love all of you guys, and I'm really glad that we're here and where we're at right now. But the reality of it is people that are around my subscriber count don't have as many videos as I do. So I do have quite a lot, and I realize that, and it can be pretty overwhelming. But I'll leave some playlist links and suggestions in the description down below for you guys to enjoy. So with that being said, hopefully that clears the air about all this. Again, the things I talked about in this commentary, for the most part, summarizing it, is Pokemon Go is the main topic. I really wanted to get that out there. I wanted to express my interest in it, and basically what I'm going to be, the potential ways of I could do it. So please let me know whether you want to see it, and we'll give it a test run. We'll give it a test run. I was going to buy the lav mic anyway, because I like good audio. So I was going to buy the lav mic, and hopefully that at least brings a good level of audio to the whole scene. So whenever I do a vlog, I can at least say I've got some good audio with that. So the next thing is Dead by Daylight. Very, very good, fun multiplayer horror game. I think it'd be pretty cool. Potentially H1Z1. Okay. That's probably one of the smaller ones that I've announced here, because I'm not 100% on H1Z1. It looks like a fun series, but again, I'm just throwing stuff out there because I do want to do some different stuff. Uncharted still needs to be finished. Halo 5 still needs to be finished. I got to get around to doing that with my brother. Now's honestly the best time to do it because it's the summer, so I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, that's basically all that stuff. And I've got to get back to shooting stuff with, Best of 3, and, the series I personally really love with my girlfriend is, what was it called? It was the one we were doing. We were going through the weapons. 25 plus to win. Yeah, great series. So let me know about all that stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully you did enjoy. Definitely, of course, rate the video what you think it deserved. If you like the stuff that I talked about, give it a like. I'd really appreciate some feedback, some comments, whatever you have to say. Again, this is your community just as it is, as much as it is mine. So you have a very, very big say in what actually goes on here. But again, with that being said, if you did enjoy, please consider sharing the video as well. That kind of stuff really helps me out a lot, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, or any social media really, or even word of mouth with your friends. That's really awesome too. Of course, it directly helps me as well as the entire community, and is greatly appreciated. So with that being said, if you want to become a Sage in training, make sure you subscribe today. And as always, this has been Mr. Basie, your favorite Sage, and I'll see you in the next video.